Okay, so I really wanted to do this video, but someone's like cutting grass or something outside of my apartment building, and it's kind of discouraging me because it's going to interrupt with my audio, but I'm still going to do it because this is a word that people need to hear. And this morning when I woke up and I was watching a preaching, I was trying to ask God what he wanted me to talk about today. And in this TD Jakes preaching, he was talking about so many things when it comes to hearing from God. But the thing that he talked about that stood out the most to me, that brought me back to how I used to think, was when he talks about how God will give you the desires of your heart. And when I had heard God will give you the desires of your heart, when I first started going to church, I thought that meant that God was just going to give me whatever it was that I wanted. And it took me a couple of years to realize that is not what that word means at all. God is not just going to give you what you want. And can you imagine how crazy the world would be if God gave us every single thing in the world that we wanted? And I learned that it's not that God's going to give you what you want, but he's going to plant those seeds of the things that you should want in regards to what he has planned for you. So once I realized that, I try to stop myself from asking God for things, stop myself from wanting different things, because I wanted to make sure that whatever it was that I wanted or was asking for, that wasn't coming from just myself and my needs, and it was God really telling me that this is from him. And you know, it's hard to distinguish, is it God or is it not? And you know, I've had some key moments in my life where I knew 1000% that it was God, but then I've also had moments where, you know, I thought it was God, or I was trying to pretend or act like it was God when I knew it wasn't God and I knew it was me. So I'm working on getting better on knowing when it's God and when it's not. And I want to encourage you guys to stop asking God for things. Stop getting discouraged when he doesn't give you what you want, because when he doesn't give you what you want, it's because it's not what you need. And you should only want the things that's for you, because God's the only person who knows what your life is supposed to be at the end of the day. And if you keep going and wanting things that aren't good for you, you're just going to end up hurting yourself, delaying what God has for you, and it just becomes like this whole big mess. So work on yourself, try not to just want all these things, and try to really make it a point to hear from God and know when it's from God and when it's not. Thank you guys for watching. If this video inspired you, comment below, let me know, and let me know what it is that you know God has for you. Let me know about a time that you thought God wanted something for you, but it was really just you. I'll see you guys next week.